Let's bring in Forward Party co-chair Andrew Yang. He's a former Democrat presidential candidate and the CEO of Noble Mobile. Andrew, it's great to see you.
Thanks for having me, and welcome to New York.
Thank you. Welcome to New York, and all of a sudden I can't roll a single piece of tape.
Heads are going to roll. No, I'm kidding.
I do think, Andrew, that this shows a lack of sincerity in the criticism of the Trump administration if the left insists that every single crisis is a threat to our democracy, only to be replaced 2 weeks later by a new threat to our democracy.
The Democratic Party right now is rudderless and leaderless, and so they're casting about for any message that shows some pickup in terms of social media buzz or media hits. And so I think that's why you're seeing this kind of 2-week rhythm you were describing, where if something is working, they're like, ooh, let's lean into that. My argument, and I think I even said it on your show, is that the Democrats' biggest problem is that their primary for a new party leader, a new nominee, doesn't take place until 2028. And it's a long time until 2028. And that they should try and pull that process up so they can actually have a leader and a voice, my opinion.
It seems like fishing where you just, it's like the kind of fishing where you never let your bait sit in the water. You cast, you reel it in, you cast, that's every story to the Democrats right now. Let me see if a fish will bite on any one of these scandals. And if by the time my bait gets back to the end of my rod, I cast again, Maryland Man. I cast again, narco boats, anything. All of it, by the way, fishing for anything that will take down Donald Trump, but anything they can do to get the public hooked on their same level of addiction to Donald Trump.
Well, I think that's one reason why the story shifts is that the public can't focus on a single story for more than a week or two, generally speaking. I mean, not cast aspersions about like our attention span naturally. But that is the rhythm. I mean, even 2 weeks might be a long time in the current news environment.
It truly is. You brought up Democrat leaders. I wanted to share with you what Kamala Harris has said and what she's being reported about from the New York Times. New York Times reporter who did a profile on Kamala Harris, Shane Goldmacher, wrote, I wrote a profile of Kamala Harris at a pivot point. She wants to be heard, but it is not clear what she wants to say. They went on to write, I understand the focus on 28 and all of that, she said in an interview, but there will be a marble bust of me in Congress. I'm a historic figure, like any vice president of the United States ever was. One could argue that not many vice presidents are historical figures, but among vice presidents, even vice presidents, I don't think Kamala Harris is the top of the list for a marble bust.
Well, she did become the party's nominee, which is not true of every vice president. I'm thinking of Dan Quayle, just like name popped into my head. Just give a sense. Is there a marble bust of Dan Quayle in Washington? I don't know. But I think that, Kamala's been on a book tour, and the book has ruffled some feathers. And one thing I did appreciate, by the way, as someone who's written a book, or two, is that you have a choice when you write the book. Am I going to make this a nothing burger? Or am I actually going to be honest and have some juicy details? And people obviously love the conflict of personalities. I will say also, it's very natural when you run these campaigns, you end up with some antagonism and hostility towards other figures, other candidates. I mean, you are a human being. So I actually appreciated the fact that Kamala kept it real and honest enough so that it did cause some ripples and problems.
In fact, here's one of your books right here, which I appreciate you bringing to me, Forward, Notes on the Future of Our Democracy. Andrew Yang, great to see you. Thank you so much for being with us.
Hope you have a good time in New York, Will. Hope you come back.
Thank you so much, Andrew. Appreciate it. Hey, it's Will Cain. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News channel on YouTube. It's the best way to get our latest interviews and highlights. And click to subscribe to the Will Cain podcast for full episodes right now.